Hey boys, Dingo from the future here. Just want to remind you I stream on Twitch every single day. Here's the link, here's the deck, and without further ado, let's get to the gameplay. Hallowed scam it is, chat. Something that a lot of people have asked me to try. They said splash Warrior Tear for Leyline Binding, splash White for Hallowed Moonlight against Creativity. Let's see how it goes. I'll ship it. This hand's significantly better. They're mulliganing to 5. Hammer. Smack. Wow, no blocks. That's crazy. Did not expect the no blocks. Well, if they're not gonna block, well, still gonna do this. Skill hammer aid. Take the aid, take the hammer. Leave him with a skill. Actually, they have an Urza Saga in hand. There's no Urza Saga. They drew another aid, so I'm really glad that I took the hammer. I don't know why they did. I'm really confused as to why they attacked. I should have left it back, and then if I attacked with Ragavan, they could block and then skill. Very puzzling. Also shocked. Also very puzzling. I'm gonna take your skill, so you might as well cast it. Alrighty. Going to game 2. Oops. Hitotsugu, EE, Wear Tear, Magus of the Moon, Fatal Push, Borak, out Dothy, out Ragavan, out a Blood Moon, submit. No skill, Megamind meme. What's wrong, opponent? No skill? Yeah, they made kind of some weird plays there. They should have not attacked with the Esper Sentinel, and then like blocked, skilled. I don't know, they should have just blocked on turn 1. But I guess, like, given the context of their hand, it kind of makes sense for them not to block. Can't keep this, no. Thank you. I will keep this. I'll try it. Just needs some help. His hand needs some milk. But we can get there. We're not going to get there. Mistakes were made. Hell yeah, swamp. Hell yeah. I'm going to tear that. Oh god, you're going to make me tear. Skill. Skill's so annoying. I hate that I can target any permanent. It's a blank. Yeah, thank God we drew another land. Okay. Alright. I guess this is what we're doing now. This skill is annoying. I guess the opponent's getting double griefed. Are you needling explosives? Sure. That was a pretty good spell. Yeah, I should have blown up the Pithing Needle instead. That may have been better. I'm gonna draw explosives now. Nope, more lands. I think I've drawn one spell this game. Deck, please. Hey. I don't even know what they could kill our Fury with. Am I dead? Can draw Spyro. That would be nice. About 60 turns ago. That sucked. Turn 1 Hogak. They have a Sanctifier. This could be problematic. I'm just gonna hope no Sanctifier. Hogak time, baby. No Sanctifier. Come on, no Sanctifier. That's not a Sanctifier. That's not a blocker. Uh-oh, opponent. You're in danger. And I believe they're dead now. Let's play E on 0. Nah, I'm saving this Torok in case things go wrong. Update. Things did not go wrong. That's a lot of Fury. I guess I'll keep this. Not great. I'm gonna put back the basic mountain. Furies. Furies. Joblin Jide. Easy Hogak turn 1. That was a really good draw though. Some kind of convention with the amount of Furies in that first hand. Not yet, Driz. Not yet. I haven't played against Creativity. I've only played against Hammer. It would be Hammer. Hammer's always been a pretty easy matchup though. Damn, that lightning bolt kind of good. That's what I'm drawing. I'm probably gonna bolt the Swift Spear. Swifty dying. What's dying here? Is nothing dying, so I'm gonna draw a Fury. Okay. I guess nothing's dying, so I'm gonna draw a Fury. Still not looking great. Had an undying effect here to feel a lot better about about my position. But we're gonna need to draw something pretty good off the Spyro. How's the Teamer pile? It's kind of trash. It was okay, but like there were a lot of fundamental problems with it. What was the Teamer pile? Called it Teamer cards. Where'd it go? Did I delete it? Oh, there it is. Teamer cards. We 3-2'd, I don't know. Yeah, it's the 2 Goif list. It was kind of Wasn't anything spectacular. People were playing around Mana Leak game 1, so like Mana Leak just didn't do anything. Like I feel like Mana Leak is just a get you card, and if you just they suspect it in any quantity, you're just so far behind after that. Submissive yet boltable Eidolon. In these two, draw 2 fresh ones. Those aren't great either. Unless they decide not to kill the Spyro this turn. Strictly better counterspell, bro. There's so many people that are just like, alright, wait until I have 6 mana to cast my... Or no, somebody waited until they had 5 mana to cast their Ren in 6. Game 1 against me, and I was like, alright, well, I guess. Obviously, I don't know if they had it in hand the entire time. I'm super dead. Super duper dead here. His hand did not pan out. Blood Moon out, Thoughtseize out, Fatal Push in, Auroch in, Explosives can come in, and Hidetsugu, I suppose. I don't think I want anything else. Wear Tear doesn't do much. Necromancer definitely doesn't do anything. Hallowed Moonlight cycles. I like this. I did get to cast Wear Tear against Hammer last round, but they just Blacksmith skilled the thing I cast the Tear on, so I still think it was pretty good though, being able to tear in Urza Saga. Urza Saga is something that this deck can kind of struggle with sometimes if you don't have a moon. It's usually not that big of a deal. Against Burn, I like to typically mulligan until I hit Scam. So you'll probably see me aggressively mulligan these next couple of hands. Just looking for either a Fury or a Grief on turn 1. It's usually the best and easiest, cleanest way to beat Burn. Otherwise, it gets into like this mid-range grindy fest where you don't have much pressure against them and they're just top decking burn spells. Becomes kind of rough. This hand might be too good to pass up though. I'm gonna keep it. This hand's too good. I haven't had a single issue with the 1 Graven Karens, because most of the time I'm not keeping 1-landers anyways. Anymore, I should say. This hand's too good to pass up. Let's see if it pans out for me. Having a couple of removal spells plus like a Ragavan on 1 can be kind of key sometimes. Really depends on how their draw looks. If they spend like turn 1 bolting the Ragavan, I don't think that's okay. If they play like a Goblin Guide and hold it back on defense, then I get to bolt it. Or that if they're going to hold that back on defense. How often do you keep a 1-lander with Invoke Undying? It depends on how the rest of the hand looks. I wanted to work on the section of the Scam Guide that says like hands to keep / mulligan. But I think that some people wanted me to finish the sideboard guide for the new build first, so I guess I'll prioritize doing that tonight. I just realized they attacked with that, so I could have just top decked their burn spell. I thought they like left it back. I didn't realize they even attacked with it, because nobody ever attacks there. That was my mistake. Just didn't even realize they attacked. Not that I think it's gonna matter though. It wasn't even like a rewarded thing. It was like not punished instead of rewarded, because I definitely could have just done that post combat. Eidolon? Sure. Skewer. A good chance I still lose this game. I have a lot of cards in hand. Also going to try to avoid fetching if possible. I'm only at 15, so it's not going to take a whole lot for them to kill me. What did I take damage from? I took 1 from the Swift Spear, 3 from the Blaze, 1 from my fetch land. This is why having the basic mountain is so important. I see people try to cut the basic mountain all the time. I'm like, please don't cut the basic mountain. I went turn 1 fetch for a basic mountain, and that just like saved me 2 life right there. The basic mountain has been so clutch so many times. 4. I've never wanted to cut the mountain, but I have complained about drawing the mountain sometimes. It's like basic mountain, you failed me. But there are enough times where it saved me also. In Teamer? No. Don't play it in Teamer. Please don't play it in Teamer. Eidolon Bolt Spike. Guess I'll take the Bolt. I am in danger. I probably can't even attack this. This Eidolon's gonna be a problem. Listen to some Majora's Mask. Another Painland, so they have Eidolon Spike, Painland, Unknown, Blaze. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one. Eidolon. Matchup against Burn is probably 20-80. Nope. It's probably like 60, or no, 40-60. You should absolutely not side in Chalice of the Void against Burn as Scam. It's gonna hurt you so much more than it hurts them. Oh, should have fetched, I guess. I thought they were playing hammer. Playing Path to Exile. Oh my god, that YouTube comment was right. Path to Exile is good against us. Fetching right fucking now. Stupid Leonin Arbiter. I should have waited on this, because if it ghost quarter me again, I'm gonna be so sad. I cannot cast spells. Stupid sexy cat. I'm gonna die to their lands. Not before they kill me. No, they might die to this grief. Take the one that's castable. Go. So they probably have to leave both back, right? They're cycling a Horizon Canopy. Tech Edge. Alright. Tech Edge. Yep, they have to leave both back. Which means I think I just Fable. Drawing another card, huh? Ask opponent how they feel about Yorion, make a friend. I don't know if that's how you make friends. Oh no, don't ghost quarter me. Double trade, it doesn't actually trade because Thalia has first strike. So I would just lose my grief for nothing. And then I would like feign death of grief, and then I guess I'd have a 4-3. Yep, I'm a Twitch chatter. I thought about it. I definitely thought about it, and I was like, nope, can't do that. Bring that Fatal Push, that Torok. I don't know about Wear Tear. Wear Tear might be alright. They don't have enchantments, though. It's just artifacts, and one of them's Cauldra. I'm gonna exclude Wear Tear. I changed my mind. Let's bring an EE instead. Blood Moons are atrocious. I have to imagine Ragavon's also not great. At like 3. The rest of this seems fine, though. I will keep the handful of removal. I'll make sure to fetch first. I'm gonna fetch from my basic mountain and bolt this thing. Ghost quarter me now. But can you ghost quarter basics? No, right? This is non-basic. Oh, it's destroy target land. Edge is non-basic. It's a Cauldra. I could have been land with the Spyro. More than likely. Yeah, you're looking pretty nice right now. Here you go. So they have Cauldra, 3 unknowns in hand. Flicker Wisp. Target Spyro. You know you want to. Nobody ever wants to target Spyro. Skyclave, second Flicker Wisp. Guess I'm gonna take the Skyclave. I just can jam second Flicker Wisp. Leonin Arbiter, sure. I should have attacked. I don't know why I didn't. Flickering the Tech Edge. Well, I'll pay 2, go fetch, and then Fatal Push the Flicker Wisp. I can Tech Edge me, that's fine. Probably just hit like the Graven Carriage or something. Takes me off of 5 mana. Terminate Cat Jesus. I don't really need to terminate Cat Jesus because if they top deck Stoneforge Mystic, then I'm in trouble. Forge Tender, sure. It's gonna brick my Spyro for forever. Well, them taking me off of 5th land was actually incredibly relevant. It's a lot of Ghost Quarters. I think I only have 2 basics left in my deck. Actually, I only have 1 left. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Guess it's a good thing that they're not Ghost Quartering me actively. Cat Jesus loves everybody except for lands. I'm gonna play that as a land because I feel like I'm gonna need 5th land at some point. My grief. You monster. You'll pay. Before I can't cast this anymore, I might as well cast this grief. What do you think of creativity in the current meta? Toxic or healthy? I think it's kind of toxic. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's the best deck in the format by a relatively large margin. And Merc has like the other thing competing with it at the moment. I don't think 60 card 4 color is very good compared to the 80 card counterpart. Creativities are $30 in paper for a reason. For good reason. Alright, they gave up 2 more matches. Crack some chests. I actually can't burn. I can't. I need them for the doghouse. I'm giving away 40 chests for the doghouse. I'm at 37 and the doghouse is in almost a week. I'll open 2. Some trash. Some trash. Alright. Win them easy. I'm trying. Well, that's very annoying. I'm playing Fable or Spyro. Probably Spyro here. I think I'm binning Otzi's Dothy. I really need a Fury. It's also not a Fury. There's a ton of merfolk going around right now. Hexcatcher, Silvergill, Dismember. Definitely just take the Hexcatcher here. And the next question is, am I going to shock to terminate the Lord? The answer is I probably have to. Or I could hit the Tide Shaper I hit the Tide Shaper. I can Undying here. I'm gonna hit the Tide Shaper. I'm paired against Spike. Best of luck. Rush him. Exclamation mark Spike. I'm actually playing this land tapped, huh? I just have to dodge like a Spreading Seas or a Tide Shaper. I'll be aight. But until then, I'm gonna be in danger. Sure. If I can find a Fury, then I'll be okay. It's a lot to ask for, though. They're just saying, please Fury me. Would love to Fury you, opponent. I think I'm just gonna hold on to this Dothy. Discard it. It's not gonna do much here. Don't I have a Trickster in hand? Yeah, I have a Trickster. Hey, Ellie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I actually have no... I also have no swamps, though. So Blood Mooning him isn't even that good. 20 card, no Fury, though. What are your thoughts on the red-green Eldrazi deck? I felt that BB kind of sucked, and the other deck felt worse off the Blood Moon. Bloodbraid sucked against the fairy decks, for sure. But overall, I think Bloodbraid was okay. I played 3 leagues with that deck, and I went 4-1, 3-2, 3-2. Take that for what you will. There are improvements to be had there. I just don't know what they are. I'm going to terminate my own thing. Alright, how close to dying am I? Block, 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 block. Block everything currently. Need a red card. Red card would be so good. Trickster. Okay, I'm taking 3 then. Block, block, block. Alright, not attacking with that. Take 3. Alright. Second Fury, huh? Could go 2-2 here. Or I could just like evoke it and then Undying. I kind of like evoking it a little bit better. Look away, kids. They could have subtlety. They could have subtlety. Took me too long to find a Fury. Explosive is good against them though, I think. You'll find me a Fury. Thanks. Really used it in the top like 25. I don't want to bring in here. The Domri. I don't know if Domri's a playable planeswalker anymore though. Just try it like this. I don't think Dothy's great, but he's probably fine. Hand doesn't do anything. It also doesn't really do anything. Moon effects just aren't good in this matchup, so I just side them out. They don't side any in. Boardwalker's not good, but there's not really anything better to bring in. Alright, well, we need to rebuild from the ground up then. This is usually not how this matchup goes. I mean, I can't keep those first 2 hands. Those first 2 hands just do nothing. Not saying like going for the turn 1 scam is very effective against them, but I can't keep those first two hands. Those first two hands were just atrocious. X-Catcher. Trickster, sacrifice it. Should add Shriekmaw to the sideboard. Ah, Shriekmaw will win this matchup, surely. This is rough. They need to draw land soon. Wait one more turn. See if I can't hardcast this Grief, but it might be too late now. There's too many lords. 5, 6, 9. Ugh, gross. Yeah, we died. Oh well. Got demolished by Merfolk. Usually not how that happens. Usually. But they have subtlety, so subtlety ruins us. Keep this. GG's, Hugo. Thank you for the follow. Subtlety's a beating, for sure. Bolting my Ragavan. What are you playing? Creativity? We get to try out the tech? I think it is creativity. It is. Oh, sweet. Having another red card to pitch is very sad. Hate letting this Ren live. Try another red card to pitch, though. Probably would have been pretty good. The reason I didn't go for the Fury on turn 1 is because we were on the draw this game. And being on the draw, if they had turn 1 Lightning Bolt, then the Fury does nothing. So I want to go for Fury on the draw most of the time. Just another land, not a red card. Although I'm pretty positive that his hand just like does nothing this game. A lot of lands. Guess I just have to hardcast a Fury. Like, what else am I doing? I don't deal with this Ren, then I'm gonna die to a Ren emblem. Also gonna have to do this, unfortunately. How many creativities do you have in your hand? So if I just like pass the turn and let them creativity me, then never coming back from that. Spell Pierce, Spell Pierce, Spell Pierce, Persist, Fire Ice. Take the Fire Ice. What a hand. I remember we have a chance this game after all. Spell Pierce, Spell Pierce, Spell Pierce. They just draw the creativity. They did not draw the creativity. I don't even think I care about this round at this point. It is winnable. In the like broadest sense of the term, winnable. I'm not gonna let them use one of their spell pierces. I want to make them at least use like 2 spell pierces. I think Double Fate will suck though. Man, that's a lot of spell pierces. Second Ren ping other token. Okay. That doesn't seem very good. How's the matchup against creativity? I think it's even. Pretty even. Land, let's just go Fable, pay for double spell pierce. This was in play earlier. Another one. Another one. I think that's the best thing to do there. Just make them 3-for-1 themselves. And then they have to chump the Fury here. Must have a Bolt. Be getting my 3-for-1. Da-na-na-na. I have 4, so they need like exactly Archon or Creativity this turn. And they stay alive. I sack my Elemental token. Fable, probably not good enough. Well, maybe in combination with the land that they can block. Makes it pretty annoying. I probably need to Thoughtseize this Persist out of their hand, in case they have an Archon as well. They're getting to the point where they can just hardcast it. Going to 1. It means they can't crack a fetch anymore. They don't have double black unless they attack with the Goblin Shaman. Discard 2 lands that can ping the Elemental. Maybe I should have played that post-combat because I gave them too much information. Yeah, I should have played that Fable post-combat. I just got lazy. Wanted my F6 value. I gave them a lot of information about how they can block. I agree. Probably dead. We'll see. Hardcast Archon. Go back up to 4. Draw Bolt. Fuck, they drew Bolt. No Terminate from the top rope. Only Sadness from the top rope. Boarding this matchup look. I'll just like these. Take this out. Fable, Cake Man. Just do like that. No Magus of the Moon. Magus of the Moon dies to too many things. Certainly a hand. The White Splash worth it. We're going to figure it out exactly this game. Whether or not the White Splash is worth it. I think this is a keep. Alright, the Thoughtseize, fish for Veil of Summer, and then Necro them. I'm fishing for Veil. Sure. Just invalidated like 2 cards in my hand. At least one of them's a land. Take the Fable, go. Definitely had to name Creativity. More than likely brought in Emrakul. Ooh, Dothy. No, don't cast the Dothy Dingo. You know they have a Lightning Bolt. It's time to Necro. Just gonna name Creativity. A lot of lists are cutting the Transmogrify anyways. Indomitable Creativity. They have an Iona. Leyline, Fire, Ice, Lightning Bolt. They have 2 copies of Veil of Summer, 3 copies of Persist. Whoa. Only 3 copies of Fable? That can't be right. Sketch. Sketch list? No Transmog. Why only play 2 copies of Fable? Feels so wrong to me. Or 3 copies of Fable? Fable's like the best card in the deck. I don't go for Archon because they usually side in Emrakul against Scam. So personally, I don't like to name Archon post board. So I just name Creativity instead. It depends on the deck you're playing though. If you're playing something like Yogg, they almost never will bring in the Emrakul against you, I don't think. So you can probably name Archon if you're playing like Yawgmoth. Bolt my Ragavan. Come on, do it. I don't understand why they're spending fire instead of lightning bolt. I don't know if they know that, like, fire ice cycles. Fire ice cycling is so good. That's kind of useless now. just gonna hold on to it. I might want to put it on like 3. Being able to put it on 3 now with the Godless Shrine is also kind of nice. I can actually blow up a Fable. I guess putting it on 3 is kind of pointless now. I'd blow up the Blood Moon. I was like, I could blow up a Fable. But I'd also blow up my Blood Moon, so I'm just gonna cast Blood Moon instead. Yeah, if you play like Edict effects, then it's definitely better to name the other thing. I'm putting EE on 0 and popping it for this. That thing's gotta die. Alright. Time to continue to doodle around, I suppose. It's like the doodle off. They're probably looking to discard an Archon and attempt to persist it back. That's a lot of lands. Alright, go. I mean, I'm just drawing a ton of lands. I don't know. Not much I can do about it. Because now this looks like amazing, right? So I just like draw 1 Spyro. That's like, okay, just drew like Fury, Dothy, boom, super impactful. Now I just win the game like next turn. And both the Dothy. I don't like just win the game, but you know. Also, like all the Undying effects I'm top decking are all dead because of the ley line. So them having the ley line is adding to the air that's in the deck at the moment. Just got paired into Spike. Best of luck. They've given up. Alright. Ask him if he smokes. Wear Tear? I don't care about the ley line that much, I don't think. I'll bring in 1. Let's swap the Evil for a Wear Tear. I'll bring in a single Wear Tear. But I really don't think I care about Leyline of the Void. I wonder if Bird beats Spike. Hey, it's Fable too. Good point. That I didn't really think about. Double Necromentia, huh? Hand's just like not keepable outside of the Necros. Are they mulliganing? I kept 7. I don't want to see if I can find a Hallowed Moonlight. They're not playing Binding. We looked at their deck. They're on the no Leyline Binding version. If they're playing Leyline Binding, I would bring in both Wear Tear for sure. Conceded turn 2 both games. Sounds like Spike. Spike's like the earliest conceder. It does seem very slow. I'm gonna ship this hand. Snapkeep. This hand's fantastic. Fantastico. Well, let's see if they have the Veil of Summer. Pitching the Necromancer doesn't feel great. You have a Veil. You have Persist, Prismari, Command, Archon in hand. Take the Persist. Take the Prismari Command. And beat you down. Well, this is sad we never drew the Hallowed Moonlight. Because I really want to test the Hallowed Moonlight. Good hand, your turn. The young dingo DT arcs not what you thought you were gonna see. Just DT's just talk so much shit. Just can't believe it. Actually, I can believe it. Cause I know I'm like, just talk to him too long. Just talk so much shit nonstop. So I have to crack back whenever I have the opportunity. And dash my Ragavans and make sure he knows. What's the best and worst matchup? The best one's Living End, the worst one's Glimpse. They're both Cascade decks, but one of them is the best and one of them's the worst. So I don't know if you can hear that in the back. My dogs are going crazy. Titan's Nest just sounds like an EDH card. It's a lot of Fury. Alright, I gotta dodge creativity. Because they're not gonna go to 1. They're gonna fetch up a Dwarven Mine and block Ragavan. Alright, we 3-2'd. Well, that was not any help on figuring out how good Hallowed Moonlight is against creativity. That was absolutely not helpful at all. So it's still up in the air.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.